Sean and Ben in the zone, talking Notre Dame football beneath the golden dome. Blue and gold forever, the passion only grows. Welcome to the Irish Brothers Show, and here we go.
How's it going, everyone? I'm Sean Moriarty.
I'm Benjamin Walters. Welcome in.
Yes, welcome indeed to the Irish Brothers Show. We're still getting used to saying that, dropping the two part. But listen, just because it's a rebrand, this is even more of a reason for you guys to do this routine. Hit the subscribe tab, like or dislike the video, and hit that bell icon so that way you're always notified of new content being uploaded on this channel. And you guys see all of the social media platforms on the screen here. Make sure you hit them up. Links will be in the description box below. So, Ben, let's just start with the big news that happened today. Everyone was so upset and so frustrated about the quote-unquote slow start in the transfer portal.
Yep.
Boy, did we get a haul today.
Yep. Off the bat, we lost 15 players to the transfer portal. The key stat and key point with all of them, none of them were returning starters. So there's that. Does stink to lose depth, but there's that. But yes, on the flip side, making a bunch of places and people and publications eat some crow this morning and today. Bunch of big name recruits, players that had entered the transfer portal land in South Bend. So
hands down the biggest one, defensive end, edge rusher, whatever you prefer to call it. Yeah. I still get in the habit of calling them defensive ends.
Yeah,
but they're edge rushers now, I guess. But Keon Keeley from Alabama. We had recruited this kid out of high school. He ended up picking Alabama over us. And this is what I tell people. You know, there's some people out there who get pissed off when these kids because I guess wasn't Keon originally committed to us out of high school?
Yeah, and then flipped to Alabama and very much stunk. A lot of people were very upset about it, that kind of thing.
This is what I'm saying. In this era of college football, with all the people that are upset and make the accusations, well, we don't want this kid anyway. He doesn't keep his commitments and all the other garbage like that. First off, you got to remember, they're freaking kids.
Yep.
First, I mean, yes, I get it. They're monsters on the field. You think they should be 30 years old with how they look, but they're kids. Okay. Yeah. They are at 18 years old, 17, 18 years old. They're making life-changing decisions here.
Yep.
And if
decisions that us actual adults would struggle with, like us in our mid to late 30s and 40s would struggle with this decision. And these kids who are half of our age are making these decisions. Like, totally agree. Totally agree.
You got to get off their case a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they do need to understand.
It breaks your heart. I mean, you get invested and it breaks your heart a little bit to have these guys not pick your school, if you will. But yeah. But moving right along, Sean, I mean, he wasn't the only one.
No. I just want to say real quick to finish that point, this is why you don't do that with these kids, because in this era of college football with the portal, they could be coming back to you.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. But yes, let's move right on, Ben. You cover this next one, which I was really excited about this one.
I mean, all of them are exciting.
Yes, they are, but I'm just saying it's
the one that excites me the most, actually, you know, and it's probably a different one than yours, is Jaden Sanders out of Michigan.
That's fair.
Defensive back. Like, we just continue to reload in the backfield on defense. Like, just continue to reload. And I love it. I absolutely love it.
Yeah. Sanders coming in from Michigan. Then I don't know what the hell was going on with this, but we finally landed that DJ McKinney from Colorado. He had committed to us before, but there was some issue going on with his commitment or whatever. I don't know if he was thinking about flipping. I don't understand. The bottom line is he's Irish now. But, of course, we get more receiving help with the signing of Quincy Porter out of Ohio State, the true freshman.
Yes.
So we got quite a haul of talent today in the transfer portal. Now, of course, we got to wait for the ink to dry.
Right.
You say
and
that
we're just getting started too. I mean, we're not even at the end yet. So anything can happen. So yeah.
So maybe this isn't a fair question. And the only reason I'm asking it is because I'm having trouble answering it myself, because I don't know if you can really pinpoint, because I think they all can. But do you see any one of these guys that make the biggest impact right away? Or is that an unfair question?
I mean, Keely's going to make the biggest impact right away. Like, I mean, you just look at him and his physical attributes, 6'5", just absolute monster. I mean, he's going to come in and he's going to just absolutely dominate the line of scrimmage. And I think all of them can make an instant impact. There's obviously a reason that we're bringing them in. There's obviously a reason that they're coming to Notre Dame, because you're transferring to a place where or you hope that you're going to start. So there's that. But yeah, he's my biggest X factor, making immediate impact.
Well, and also you put Sanders and McKinney back there with guys who are already in place, like Leonard Moore and Christian Gray.
Yeah,
that's just even stronger back there, especially with the guys that we've lost to the NFL graduation and so on.
Yeah.
So it's like reload, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Reload. Now, Quincy Porter, and I could be wrong on this, I've been looking for sources, but sounds like he's got a little bit of a nagging injury.
Yeah. That's what it sounded like. Yep.
So the bad news is he's not going to be playing in the spring game, but it sounds like he will be full go for the start of the 2026 season.
Yes. Yep. So sky's the limit here, man. Sky is the limit. And I'm excited. I'm super excited. Not gonna lie, I was a little nervous myself. I was nervous.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to let things work itself out from time to time, and that's something I try to remind myself of. So, yep, step in the right direction. It's not over yet. But
it made my lunch break today, that's for sure. With
the squad's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I made the short that I made earlier today. That was during my lunch break, and it was like a half hour before that news broke with Keely, and then that we were, I want to say at that point we were on the verge of signing Quincy Porter. So it was a pretty good day. It made the day go by a lot smoother, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So with this point in the transfer portal, not over yet. In my opinion, and I want to get yours too. In my opinion, we definitely need a kicker.
Mm-hmm.
And we definitely need some defensive line help.
Yeah.
Which I'm not saying that Keon Keeley doesn't help that. I'm talking interior.
We need more than just him. Yes. Yeah. I agree.
So, yeah, so that covers today's big news in the transfer portal. And this is definitely, we've talked about the pros and cons of the portal. This is definitely a pro. Because even though you might lose plenty, you still can gain plenty. Yep. And it's like you said to start when we were when we just got started talking about this. Those guys that left us, that's just what happens. It's not saying that we're not saying that they're not good players, but that's just what happens when you get buried on a depth chart.
Yep, 100%.
And obviously it shows that it's a good problem to have. I mean, you don't want to straight out lose the guy to the portal,
right?
That just shows.
But it's a good problem to have. Yes.
100%. All right. So moving on to the next part of this video, which myself, it kind of makes me a little nauseous to talk about, Ben. I'm not going to lie to you. And I'm trying to be as fair as possible here, but Yeah, I don't know how the best way I can describe this is, just for lack of a better term, the worst outcome has happened for the national title game. We have Indiana taking on Miami. Now, let me make one thing clear when I say that. I don't hate the football teams themselves. I don't hate the Miami football team. I don't hate the Indiana football team. And maybe this might just make me sound like, I don't know. Well, you're just jealous and this and that. You're whatever term you want to use. With the things that we've put up with, Ben, both you and I, from Miami fans running their mouths still to this day on our comment sections, and the crap that we dealt with from Indiana fans last year with the gatekeeping stuff. This sucks, because these are people, in my opinion, neither of these fan bases deserve to be happy. And it kind of sucks knowing that one of them is going to be happy.
Yeah.
Does that make it sound overly bitter?
Just a little bit.
That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah, this game. Oh boy. The only solace that I am taking with this game, and people are going to be like, oh, there they go again. There's Notre Dame fans making it all about them, is the fact that the last team to beat Indiana was Notre Dame.
That's true. I remember.
So,
that's true. It's just it's not Notre Dame fans being Notre Dame fans. That's just facts.
So there's that. I'm leaning slightly on Miami on this one. Not gonna lie. Like, as someone who legitimately felt like Miami was the biggest frauds, and I said this in another video, gonna eat crow and say that they deserve to be there.
Well, the thing is,
and they proved it. They have legit proved they have done what they need to do. They've proved it. I mean, and Indiana's proved it too. Like, I'm not taking anything away from Indiana. Indiana was the number one team coming into the bracket. Like, there was no ifs, ands, or buts about Indiana. There were a lot of ifs, ands, or buts about the Hurricanes.
Well, and hold on just a sec on something, Ben. I never heard you say this, and I know I never said this either. Neither one of us had said that Miami did not deserve to be there. It's how everything unfolded and how the committee made sure that it happened.
I thought it was going to be an early exit for Miami. I said that. Like, that was a legit thing in the video. And that wasn't me being bitter. That was more just like, you lost to SMU, you lost to Louisville, you struggled against us at home, like, these are things that make me go, I don't know. Now, here we are, and you're 60 minutes away from a national championship ring, and trophy. So there's that. But yeah, I mean, I guess if I had to root for one or the other, I'm rooting for the Hurricanes. And I hate saying that as the Notre Dame fan. I never thought I would say that, but there you go.
Trying to look at it from both sides. The one thing that I would be happy about is former Notre Dame lineman Pat Coogan, and I think there's someone else, isn't there, from Notre Dame that now plays? Yeah,
him and Mendoza.
Coogan used to play for us. I'd be happy for him to get a ring.
Yeah,
but it's just.
Yep. I agree.
All you people watch, and you can call me bitter all day long, but I get sick of the comments. And here's the thing with a lot of the Miami fans out there that we've been dealing with. Not only do they say the same overused crap that all Notre Dame haters say, join a conference, that the parrot talk, join a conference, join a conference. They can't think of anything original, but also they're the biggest frauds for the fact that now they want to do their talking. It's like they were bitching and complaining nonstop for 6 weeks. Head-to-head matchup. And then during their home games in the regular season, their stadium's not even full. Now, of course, for the championship game, they're going to show up for that. They're going to be in attendance for that. But it's like, where are you guys filling your stadium the rest of the time?
Yeah.
No, really. No, I mean, really, dude, go back and watch. You'll see that Hard Rock is like, what, 40% full for home games?
Yeah.
So they talk a great game. Now they really want to start talking since they're winning now. Where are you the whole time? Why it's like you're only part-time fans now. I'm sorry. You just now became full-time fans. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. No, I agree.
But yeah, they cry like little bitches for 6 weeks. Now they get their way thanks to what the committee did by keeping Alabama in, and now they want to get all tough. It's like, no, sorry, those fans are frauds. If the Miami football team wins, good for them. I have nothing against the teams themselves. I can't stress that enough. It's the people. And the funny thing is, with Indiana, I actually have IU alum in my family. One of my older cousins, he went there back in the early 90s, and I have a second cousin that goes there now. And, my aunt was kind of upset with a comment that I made about, when I said screw Indiana and their fans, and it's all because of the gatekeeping stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, that's a big thing for me. I hate that. Like, really, what the hell does it matter if you went to your favorite school or not? Even if I know those fans, Ben, that do that, they're trying to screw with us and say, oh, well, you didn't go to your own school. You're not educated. You're not smart enough. Maybe so. Maybe so.
Yeah,
maybe they're just trying to screw with us, but I hate that. It's so stupid. It's so childish. It's
the other thing, though, too, with Indiana fans, it's not even just the gatekeeping. With Indiana fans, be a little more humble. That's kind of my thing. And we're not the only fan base that's been saying this. Like, there's been other fan bases on Twitter and Instagram and you name it saying this, because it's like you're acting like you're this big bad dynasty like Alabama was when you've been good for 2 seasons.
Yeah, I mean
everybody gets good for a season or two. Everybody, so be a little more humble, because this is the first time y'all have done it. This is the first time. If it was the 20th time, then sure. Like, Alabama is way different. Georgia, in a way, is way different. So is Clemson. But, in Ohio State, Indiana's a new kid in the block. Like, it's impressive what you've done. Not going to lie. You're 15-0, about to be 16-0 if you win this game. That's impressive. It's hard to do. Very few teams actually go undefeated.
And this is something I have to say. Go ahead.
But that's just the point. That's the point of it.
I'm going to get a lot for saying this. If this video gets a lot of views, I'm probably going to really hear it. But I have to say it. I have to ask this question. If there's no transfer portal, do you think Indiana's in this spot right now?
No.
Now, I want to make it clear. I'm not saying Cignetti's broken any rules. I'm not saying that at all. He's within the rules of the game. Portal's there. You take advantage of it. I'm all for that. But I just got to be honest. Let's not pretend that he spent I know he's only been with the program for 2 years. This is his second year. But let's not say that he's built this program from the ground up.
Yeah.
I mean, is that fair to say, or am I still on the bitter train?
I think it's fair to say.
So, yeah, again, I'm not saying he's broken any rules, and I'm not saying he's a bad coach. But yeah, let's just not pretend that this is something that he's built up, or like you said, be humble.
Yeah.
You got the rules of college football have changed. You got this opportunity. Overall, the Indiana football program has not been good.
No.
So, yeah.
Yeah, just worst possible outcome. Absolutely a rough outcome if you're Notre Dame, because obviously you play Miami in the season, they get the better of you, and then go all the way to the title, which there's that. And then in-state rival, if you will, is one win away from a national championship, something that we've been trying to do for how long? So, yeah, it's tough.
It's a fact. It's just fact. We haven't been there since '88, or haven't won it since '88.
Well, we haven't won it. We've been there.
Yeah, I misspoke.
Been there a couple times, but yeah. So
we haven't been able to finish the job off since '88. Let's put it that way.
Yep.
And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Even if this wasn't the case, there's going to be people coming at us. This comes with the territory. We know that. But yeah, look out for next year because the Irish are ready to roll.
Yep.
So other than that, Ben, do you have anything else you would like to add?
I got nothing.
Same here. So as it stands right now, we will keep an eye on more transfer portal news for Notre Dame. But at this point, I'm just ready to get to spring practice.
Yep.
I mean, do you really think I'm going to celebrate whoever wins in the title game?
No. Goodness gracious, no.
Sadly, that's just another day for me. I hate saying that because I love this game, but just being honest here.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, that'll wrap it up for this edition of the Irish Brothers Show. Again, folks, make sure you hit us up on all our social media platforms. And as we always finish with every episode, good night, God bless, and go Irish.
Go Irish.